Hello and welcome back to the unfinished Swan. In the last episode, we cleared out Chapter 1, the Statue Garden, the Watchtower, and the first castle. I think I called it the last castle in the video title, but I'll just have to go in and change that. So we're now moving on to furthering the story of Monroe as he travels through this strange world. In the last episode, we ended with Monroe falling out of an air balloon and into the water, being surrounded by sharks. So let's see how that turns out in the empty city.
Monroe scrambled out of the water and found himself in a massive city with no sign of the Swan or anyone else. Well, except someone's enormous pair of feet. These were attached to a giant who could have been a big help in catching the Swan, but unfortunately, here was the laziest giant who had ever lived, and it was his day off. Having celebrated in his usual way, he was now sleeping it off and quite unable to hear Monroe yelling. While he was looking for a way to wake the giant, Monroe noticed something even better. A floating ship.
Alright, so now you see that we have remained the shadows, and we've even got the things that are colored in. As you can see the giant's feet up there. But what's this? We no longer have our paint, obviously, since we had a dip in the water. Instead, we now have water blobs. They function pretty much the same way, except now the paint doesn't stay. And it's probably more correct to say that it's water. Alright. Now, I am lacking one balloon. If I can take it without going extremely out of the way, I most certainly will. But if I cannot find it, it's not something that I will worry too much about. I think that's a toast. A giant piece of bread on a platter placed on that roof. Alright, well, time to explore then. So the game goes in this direction where it quickly teaches you this is the basics of how to play the game. And then it pretty much expects you to... well, it's not particularly hard, so it's not like there's a huge amount of challenge to it. But the game quickly expects that you have learned the basic mechanics of it. There we have the Swan. Can I hit that bucket? I can, but it doesn't do anything. Obviously, with that red color being an indicator, it's something that we want to activate. But first, let's take a look at the giant. So that is his elbow. Can I even hit him? Ah, no, it bounces off. And Monroe even thinks that's funny. Well, so far the balloon radar is not picking anything up. Don't think I've ever seen this place before, actually. Could be a place for a balloon, but I don't think it is. If that is even an openable way. Alright, let's aim for the obvious. That is this red dial, or what you'd call it. There we go. Now I could unravel it to make it go back on itself, but there really is no point to doing that. Oh.
Sometimes the giant wondered about where all the people in the city had gone. Mostly he worried they might come back and ask him to clean their gutters or put out their fires. But they never did, and that was why the giant, who was the laziest that had ever lived, was also the happiest.
He seems pretty content. Lying up there. Alright. Obviously, is there a way to... Obviously, I don't think there's a way to open the big gate, but the smaller one... Given that it's someplace I haven't been before... At least not to my memory. It's been a while since I've played this game, but... Alright. Guess there's nothing to it then. You don't have a whole lot of skills, so attempting to open a door is only going to get you so far. This one, I believe, is also not openable, but enterable in some other way. Suppose we'll have to find that then. In due time, in due time. A sluice gate? Okay. This seems like it would be possible, but there doesn't seem to be an effect of it. And there's no water on the other side. Obviously there will be once the sluice gate is opened. Alright, what's in here? Nothing. There's a faint glow from the balloon radar, which suggests that the balloon is nearby, but I'm not very close to it. And it gets smaller if I move this way, so the balloon is somewhere in this way. Okay. I wonder if I can get through here somehow. Perhaps, but right now it doesn't seem like I can go that far. Here the balloon is fairly big. Oh. But out here it's not. So it's up there basically. At least judging from get some pipes. And another story bit.
Before he discovered painting, the king was a potter.
Oh, there we go.
He loved the simplicity of a well-spun pot. So when his subjects complained that his new city was too austere and that there was nowhere to relieve themselves, the king ignored them. But when they started relieving themselves in his pots, the king hastily built them a sewer system.
Oh, the woes of an artist. It is awfully bright. And we're nowhere near the... so that's the ladder from before. Alright. And that door is still locked. Okay. Hup. Nope, that is not the way to go. And that isn't either. Alright. Go up here. That sure is one big giant. Now, if I were to walk over here, I could get down here again, although not back up again. I don't think I can make that jump. And this is going to open the gate, right? Yep. Might as well. Yeah, Monroe can't jump that far. Alright. So what if I go this way? Does the balloon get bigger? No, see, not seemingly, no. So it's definitely back in that direction. Okay. I wonder. No, I probably can't. So it's very close by here. Could it be over there? I mean, it would light up as it is colored. Typically red. I think all of them actually have been red. But I don't see it. Unless there is some kind of secret entryway down this road. Alright, that's the balloon that I was missing, so no need to look for it. Okay. We definitely got some parkouring and some puzzling to do, it seems. Alright. A broken ladder. Oh. Part 2, Scaffolding. Well, we're only gone for about 12 minutes, so we'll definitely continue. Like I said, this isn't a long game in any way. Huh. Haha. Alright. Scaffolding. I believe I am missing one in scaffolding. One balloon. Now, scaffolding is one of the more complex levels, as you can see. The radar is not currently showing anything, so no help in that direction. All right. Alright, there doesn't appear to be anything of interest here, per se. It's mostly for exploration's sake. Which is nice, I certainly don't mind. Seems that crane is our final destination for this. Well, there doesn't seem to be another way up, so... Oh. Well, that didn't exactly work as planned. Alright. Let's look around and see if we can't find a more suitable way up. I doubt it, but, well, obviously we'd have to check. Could I perhaps see a balloon from here? No, I can see the Swan there, but no balloons. Let's just see. Options, brightness, toys. Nope. I think that there was a menu at some point, but I don't know where it is. Where I can see what I'm missing. Also, that jump is absolutely possible. I just have to actually hit it. Maybe there is another way up. So that's where we want to go. The floating ship. But to get there... Alright, we'll try to... Not sure what I'm doing wrong here. Unless there is some way that I have a hidden ladder that isn't destroyed. Oh. Let's see. Wait with jumping this time. Is there any ladder over here? Oh. What do we got? Anything that we can hit? I really don't think so. Oh, this seems precarious. But no ladder. Odd. Ah, maybe we can... Alright, let's try this. Ha! Yeah! Woo! And a porta potty. Oh, it's even hooked up with wiring and all. Alright. I want to clear out this level before I see what's up the stairs. Ah, a different way to get up. Up. Okay, so it wants me over there. Right, but first... Yes, that's fine. I think that helps. Not sure how, but I think it does. Whoop. Nothing. I also need to remind myself to do with the radar now and then. Well, so far so good, I guess. Those are some very slim and spiny. Oh, it went around, but... Well, this works too, I suppose. Don't see the big difference. And this is a one-way route, of course. Oh, that's the giant sleeping over there. I will wait with going down there just yet. I think there was one in this crack here. At least originally. But I think that all the balloons are in static locations, so they don't move. So once you've gotten them forever, so to say. That's definitely moving forward. Alright, nothing there, just had to check. Let's see if this... maybe we should try and go and at it from this way. See if there's something that we can scout out before. Oh. We got grass. Anything in here? No. Can I see any balloons floating about? No, would be the answer to that. There's a massive well of thorns down there. Seems to have been green at some point, like the tree back there. Well, not anymore. Alright. Now we could just jump straight down to it. There is no fall damage. But, let's be nice to Monroe instead. There's no need to... I love bouncing those splots. That's just... It never stops being fun. Whee! Oh, missed. Boing! Okay. Monroe. What do we do? Well, we go down the stairs, it seems. That makes sense. It's a steep stair. Ah, and this is the place with the outlook. Let's see what we can discover. Now, we cannot move it from side to side, but what's up here? Oh, there it is. The Swan on top of one of the support balloons for the floating ship. There's also a huge bell up there on top of that tower. But apart from that, we cannot do much more. Alright, let's move on. See if the next part doesn't... Unless this is a... This would also be a good place to hide a balloon, I think. But the radar does not show up, so... Does not show that anything is off. Definitely a gate of sorts. What's in there? No? Ooh. What if we were to angle our shots? Maybe get a little closer. That works. So there probably was a balloon back here before. But, well, obviously it's not here anymore. Right. Are you really out of breath, Monroe? You haven't been running. Oh, I can't get back up. Well. What's in here? Anything? Nothing. Oop. Right, so again there is the obvious red lever here. Now this one doesn't have 3, but only 1. But let's take the
As the
story
city
part
filled
first.
up with people, the streets filled up with garbage. In a fury, the king painted over the roads with a canal, which swept away the trash, along with some of the slower children. But the water brought something else, a horde of vines which began covering the city.
Well, that could be a problem. Alright, let's deal with this vine problem. So here you see what happens with this one. Ah, it needs to be raised in place. Hello. I don't think it was anything really. So this one opens. Ah, the sluice gates. And water comes in. And that is where we'll end this episode. So, we shall see how things are going in the next episode. But until then, take care.